All systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
I hope you know what you're doing.
The Emperor has been expecting you.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 10 of the Toy Chest. This is, what are we at? July, what are we?
22nd.
Thank you. July 22nd, 2024. Just moments away from Comic-Con, just days away from Comic-Con. But, you know, we're back after the whirlwind of the HasLab and all the Star Wars toys. So, of course, we've got all the news coming at you. Vintage Collection, Black Series, anything else that's coming up. Maybe some Hot Toys snapshot of what the hell Hot Toys is up to.
It's
oh
madness.
My God. But I'm your host, Darth Moocher. I've got Scott Solo here.
What's up, nerds?
And of course, 1313 podcast representing Tommy.
What's up, y'all?
Followed by Jackson.
What's up?
That's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
I know.
Long time.
When we did together the trivia night.
Yeah, a while ago when we had like kind of a crossover, 1313 Starlight Digest. We'll have to do like a trivia contest between the two camps and see generations, like what you young kids know versus us old guys, Yeah, so.
I think I'd do pretty good. I think I'd do pretty good with OT.
All right.
I love it. I love it. We're all, when we stand in line for everything, we always, quiz each other on trivia anyway. So it's like an ongoing, lifelong journey. But we're here to talk about toys. We'll do the whole proper Star Wars stuff on Wednesday, of course, when we break down everything that's going on. First, we need to give a quick shout out to our Shadow Council, our ever-growing list. If you're so interested, scan that QR code, find out all the details, and get connected. And Scott, everybody who's being digested in the pit, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi in there.
Always
and
first. Always first.
We've got the Phantom Menace Dennis.
Nice.
And Junobi's in there. So what's up, Julianne? How you doing?
All right. As more and more people pop in, and we'll get you guys shouted out and get some toy talking. So let's kick it off, guys. Something happened between HasLab and now that's near and dear to me, and I kind of want to get your guys' impressions on.
Okay.
And it has to go with exclusives, and it has to go with repaints and themes. And I'm so excited that Hasbro has decided to continue their Halloween Black Series.
Yes.
Going on. Come on. Exciting news that he's available again as a reissue. Yep. But again, we did get when we post the screenshot of what's coming out, the continuation of it just made me happy. I know that Yakface had teased it a while ago with the wrapping, and I thought that was like, oh my God, thank you, because they skipped a year.
They did. I didn't think they were going to do it again.
Me neither. I thought it was like a one and done. I was like, no. I know that there's a big resentment on repackaging and reprints and exclusives, but
they're fun.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about the holiday stuff? You know,
I have every single one that's ever come out for Christmas and Halloween.
Yeah, me too.
It's for anything for me as someone who despises Walmart and Target exclusives. In my opinion, this just sucks up a spot.
Yeah.
For those exclusives, and then that instead of something else that I would want like for my main collection going to that, I get to just buy more Christmas decorations. So
yeah, you know. Jackson, do you collect these, or is it like a collective? Because I know when you guys do your 1313 podcast, like the collection's behind you, you know, and you share this, or do you have individual? Do you like this concept of exclusives and repaints?
Oh, absolutely. I'm here for it 100%. I think in my personal collection, I did the clones for the Halloween and the Christmas one, and I was a little bit hesitant just to buy the rest because I was like, oh, do I want to buy everything that's Christmas?
Yeah.
But I think it's a fun little thing to do too, just for the holidays. And I feel like, especially with the newest ones that we had, the characters were so random that it was just even more funny because of that, because it's characters you would never see in a 2-pack.
100%. There. Oh, you got it in hand. Tommy has it in hand. Mine should be shipping soon, I hope.
I reviewed it. I think our review went up maybe a day or two ago, but yeah, this one's so much fun, man. This one's so much
That's
fun.
awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Scott, before
Yes,
I get
sir.
into the chat here, do you collect any of these holiday ones?
I've got the last set, just the Halloween ones so far.
Okay.
I've got the Were-Wookie and I've course I've got the skeleton clone.
Mine's out 24/7.
That's cool. Yeah. It's right.
My Christmas one's away, bring up, but Halloween's 24/7 here.
Yeah, they're over there next to Dracula and Frankenstein. So yeah.
Nice.
I've not ordered this one yet. I don't know. I don't know how I honestly don't know how I feel about this one.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I don't know. It seems to me like you had the perfect opportunity to do somebody like Darth Vader as Frankenstein. I mean, to me, that makes sense. You know, do the paint scheme to make it look like Frankenstein, Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Cad Bane. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I got to see it in person first. Make my decision.
Let it grow on you a little bit. But
Yeah.
we did a thing up before. It was like Count Dooku as Dracula would have been perfect, and Frankenstein as Frankenvader would have been like excellent, especially like a green Frankenstein Vader.
Yeah.
You're right. It's almost like I still don't rule it out, because maybe in the future they'll do a rendition of a Frankenstein Vader, which would be
Maybe.
I think would be the number one toy of the year the year. So
Could be.
I'm just throwing it out there. So we have let's see, Rhino Hobbies checking in. We got what Genobi is saying. I may have to read the ice and finally
I think she means break the ice and finally get
break the
one.
ice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally get one. It starts with one, Julie, and
Yeah,
again,
the power of one, the power of two.
Oh,
here we go.
You're gonna get Julie to leave.
Yeah. I think you got a happy place, but no, but this one is my favorite right here. This is so cool.
Yeah, that one's cool.
Clone skeleton, man. Come on.
Yeah, the little chocolate bar, Beskar.
Yeah.
My favorite. Yeah.
And the little Dracula porgs, you know. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I make one acolyte joke and then I get thrown off the show. Wow.
Sorry about that. I have a gaming mouse and my thumb hit the number 1 button. So, oh, sorry about that. Okay, yeah. See, Obi-Wan with Santa hat. Yes, I agree.
Kind of cool.
The one thing that the holiday stuff should do is start incorporating, you know, legacy characters or human characters other than masked or whatever. But there could be a licensing issue or something that where they you know, like Mark Hamill never agreed to be a wolf Frankenstein or a wolf Luke Skywalker kind of deal. So I understand that, and that's probably why they, besides Vader makes sense, but that's probably why they went with like a Cad Bane.
Yes.
An Inquisitor, because it is a character and you know it's the actor, but I don't know. Or maybe it's in a new contract. We could do whatever we want. You know,
you could do Ahsoka as the Bride of Frankenstein, because instead of having the big up hair, she's got the tails.
I'm all in, man.
That'd be kind of cool.
I am all in. Like, I when it was first announced, there was a huge kind of like pushback on the holiday themed Black Series, right? Everybody was, a lot of people were mad, but they were also sold out everywhere you can go. So like, it's as everybody was like either what was it, Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, you could not find them at the start of it, and then Wave 2 hit, and it was like you couldn't find them. You know what I mean? It's like, so there is a market.
Action figures. It's okay for them to be silly sometimes. It's okay to have fun with it.
I like it this way. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna say, you take the Carbonite collection or the credit collection, the Carbonites. I didn't like those. Those are gimmicky.
No.
This is a gimmicky that works because it's like you bring it out in the holidays, you put it in the storage shed, and
and it also like they were saying, it doesn't take up a main character slot, right? This is the perfect opportunity to have an exclusive to a store that doesn't take a spot for a Fives or an Ahsoka figure or something like that, right?
Yeah. These aren't like mainline releases and stuff.
It's the way it should be done.
And I got to say something. I'm so happy that this was just announced a couple weeks ago and people have it in their hand. You don't have to wait. So you have it for Halloween this year. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I think last year it was Comic-Con last year or the year before that they announced Franken, the werewolf Wookiee, and the trooper skeleton that came out later that year. But I think it was like way late. It wasn't even in time for Halloween.
It came out like March.
The Halloween clone trooper, I think Jackson and I got them like the day before Halloween or something like that. We had to go to Target and find the day before. Yeah,
it was announced at Comic-Con and then released right around time. So this is great that they have it in hand. I like that. We're getting a little closer, and we'll discuss this too when we go through the slate of like Black Series and stuff was out there. They're getting closer to announcing and production in hand now. A little bit closer. It's not perfect, but
it's getting there. I did drop the link down below if you want to order the Amazon 2-pack, the Halloween 2-pack. So for all of those of you who are interested, actually, I think that's something I want to start doing now, is adding links to our chat. Absolutely. So whenever we show some stuff that's actually available, you can.
Yeah. I love it. Commander Blight checking into Power of Skibbity, because we're starting to get into like acolyte stuff. So no. Even Julie's like, no.
Even to what I think you said before too, just about like the slots for like the exclusives versus like the mainline wave. I was checking out, and shout out to Black Series Cantina's show as well. But they were pointing out that it's July and the Acolyte wave is the first mainline wave that we now have in a store. Every other figure we've had this year is an exclusive, and I was like,
"You're right."
Gosh, I didn't even think about that.
We were going through our slate, and when we get to it, I was like taken back, like, okay, either it's a Calm Before the Storm, or they've given up on Black Series, because I'm like, we have more exclusives than we have mainline. And in fact, I think there's only like 2 mainline figures and one, it was Thrawn that's promised next year, and the other one's Hammerhead. That's it. Because everybody else is being found in the stores or just shipping soon. We're that like caught up on things, Genobi saying, can I order Hasbro online because it isn't coming to Fairbanks House? Yes, I think it is on Pulse, the 2-pack, the thing.
You can also do Big Bad Toy Store. Ships internationally too, is a good one.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good to know. Big Bad. I thought Amazon would too.
They do. Amazon should. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Sean, this is Emperor's Throne Slain with Battle Droid Reindeer.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. There's I don't know how gutsy they're gonna get with this stuff, but I mean, there's so many cool like possibilities.
My buddy Kevin actually created I forget what he uses for the sleigh, but he used the probe droids, and he painted the probe droids brown, and he uses those as his reindeer. Awesome. So that's how he went with that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So I know that we started with the holiday stuff, and I think we're for the most part, not everybody's in on that. Before we get into like the actual Black Series and talk about what's going on there, Scott, do we have anything news other than, like I said, we just got over the HasLab. We just got over the vintage collection HasLab. So are they? Is it almost like a retraction a little bit? I mean, I don't think anybody's complaining at this point as far as like releasing, because they just released a ton. But can you give us an update where we're at the vintage collection?
With the vintage collection, nothing is happening. I'll go ahead and I'll bring up the graphics real quick. For the vintage collection, nothing has changed since last week or since July 8th. Rumor has it that the Jabba the Hutt's set that is now in the States and is about to be shipped out.
Okay.
But that is the only thing that I've got that's an update in this list so far.
Okay. It's honestly probably a good thing, though, because, you know, they spent so much money on 2 HasLabs now.
Yeah. Just 100%. Kind of like take a break.
Yeah, 100%. And we've also had no updates on the retro here. I don't know if those are going to be dropping anytime soon. But a quick update on the HasLab. Of course, we didn't, by the time we closed last week, it was still running, or 2 weeks ago, it was still running. Right. They did unlock that second unlocked figure. The third unlocked figure, unfortunately, didn't get unlocked. So he's still locked up behind bars. We're not going to be getting that one. Which that's okay.
You won't be getting them. Let's put it this way: you won't be getting them free.
Correct.
Yeah.
Actually, exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? And a lot of people were saying it wasn't a success because all the unlocks weren't unlocked, and I'm like, I mean, that's
not
how
thing,
successes. Right? That's not how successes work.
Exactly.
Right?
It depends on. Yeah.
The G.I. Joe Sky Striker, it didn't unlock every single figure that was set for that. There were 2 unlocks that didn't get unlocked for that one. Right. So I mean, it's and we still have an awesome toy, man. I still have a really cool Sky Striker for it. So
yeah.
But as far as any new announcement, nothing.
Yeah. And like I said, it's only been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's only been 2 weeks since the HasLab. And again, we have Comic-Con, which is this weekend, and usually a lot of things get announced. They have a panel. Hasbro will have a panel there, and we are going to cover that. So more details to follow that. See what happens. But I believe it's the Black Series' turn to step up.
Oh boy.
That's I know me and Tommy. I know Jackson does too. So you got 3 to 2, 3-1 here, you know. So so okay. First off, I want to run for those that are kind of unfamiliar or familiar with our 1 minute toy reviews. Scott does them almost daily, if not 7 days a week, and we drop them. And it's a lot of times it's toys found in the wild, comes home and he records it, and they're great, real quick, snippets. So we have an exclusive one for you that we're going to drop here. It's 1 minute long, so we're going to play it right now, and of course it'll be on our page for the eternal viewing pleasures. So without any further ado, here is Palpatine.
What's up, nerds? Let's open up Darth Sidious. I'm going to keep this short and sweet today because it is friggin' hot. There is Emperor Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious. What a cool looking figure. That is a hard plastic hood right there, and of course soft goods cape, elbow articulation, wrist, shoulder, torso, which is hidden underneath all these robes right here. It's kind of like a Jedi outfit. I think that's actually Luke. I think that's Luke's body from the Mandalorian. We've got hips, thighs, single knee articulation, ankle rockers, and the knees also twist. The hood does not come off, but you can see underneath right there, you got his bald head. It also comes with his lightsaber with removable blade, 2 lightning hands. So look out, he's about to make some shit legal. Or electrocute you in the process. So that's it. Darth Sidious.
Very cool. Very
there
cool.
So,
Scott found out in the wild. I'm waiting for mine to ship still. And see, are you guys finding this at GameStops? Is it just like Scott? Okay, you
just shipped today from Big Bad Toy Store.
Big Bad. Okay.
No,
GameStop.
Processing.
I know, right? Like all my stuff is because I'm the FOMO guy, so it's like I have to pre-order it and then sit and wait.
That's me.
Yeah. So, but I always go to Hasbro first because I'm paying for that premium, and I better get my money's worth out of it, right? So,
okay.
I'll be patient. He should.
I'm the eternal hunter. That's what I do.
I gave up on that a lot. I'm old now, and I don't want to do it.
The hunting is fun at Target for those Target exclusive releases. That's the only place I really hunt anymore.
Yeah. Well, GameStop, man. GameStop is the bomb. I always find things there. So
nice. Let's see. Genobi saying, are releases like Funko on designated days and times? I believe so. I don't know about as far as Comic-Con. Chris might be able to better kind of give a date on if it's a regular schedule, because it seems to have like a no specific time or date with Funko Pops. It's just like boom. But Comic-Con, I don't know if they have a panel. I doubt they do. They might just have an exclusive if it's there, just drop, and you have to be lucky to get it. I don't know. I have to check on that.
Yeah, there are a few con exclusive Funkos that are going to be there. I only know that because I have a guy that's going to be there. And I was like, please pick this one up for me if you see it. So,
yeah. Same.
Yeah. We have our probe droids out there, right?
That we do.
Hugh Janus checking in.
Hugh Janus.
I wasn't falling for it. For it.
Have you guys seen the Black Series factory leaks that have been coming out this last week or so?
Black Series, yes, I did. Yeah. And I'm going to talk about that. And this, are you talking about the one I'm thinking? The two main characters that I'm thinking of.
The big one and the other. Yeah.
All right. The one with that one if it comes with pheromones. I don't know. That's another hint.
Oh God.
There's the clone one now too.
Yep. There was another one today.
Yeah. So. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. The rumor mill is happening, and it's kind of like Yak Phase report on it. I forgot the actual. I didn't pull the graphic because I wasn't sure about if it was true or not. But there was a leaked picture, and it had the body of Savage Opress and the body of Prince Shizor, like with no head, and it was like But it did come from a customizer's site. Okay, so I don't know. Again, I'm waiting for. I trust. Yeah, I really do. I trust that it is legit. And Yakfe said something about Savage being a deluxe coming out next year in 2025. So we should keep our ears and eyes open for San Diego Comic Con, because that should be in the pipeline or a digital render, right?
Do you want me to share the graphic real quick?
Yes, image? Go for it. Do you know the credit to it though?
I do not. Let me get the credit real quick while you talk. Okay, go for it.
It's I'll type it in the chat. Geth the shared it on their Instagram story.
Thank you.
It's not up there anymore, but it's in the chat right there. So if you want to go check out their Instagram page.
Nice.
Because the other one, Garoba A, he got his page nuked. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was the one that leaked the IG-12 pack. There was like the new Luke Skywalker, and I think maybe something else. But now this guy, he's just posting, instead of making full posts, he's just doing his Instagram story, popping it in, popping it out.
Gotcha. Yeah. I know Scott's take on this kind of like, I know Savage, he's probably all in. But Prince Shizor, I know Shadows of the Empire is a kind of a touchy situation in the Sarlacc pit.
I know that I am in the minority whenever I say that Shadows of the Empire. I hated it. I thought you had.
Oh, Tommy's with you.
I'm with you, Scott.
You had a Star Wars story that was written by somebody who didn't know how to write a Star Wars story without Han Solo. So you have Dash Rendar. And you have the Outrider, and you've got, Prince Shizor and all of his pheromones that he had to talk about every 5 minutes.
This is why I say EU is a hit and miss sometimes, right?
Yeah. Luke Skywalker training in a circus on Tatooine. I mean, oh, God.
It's for Star Wars is for kids, Scott. All right. So.
And I was a kid when it came out, and I thought it sucked. So
we were not kids. You're like 25 years old.
No, I wasn't. It was when did Shadows of the Empire come out?
Like 23, 24 years old. Well, I was. You were
God.
Yeah, I have the original Prince Shizor figure on card.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. I was never that into it even as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Backyard TARDIS checking in, and blasphemy.
God, I was already married. Okay, so maybe I wasn't a kid, but still.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, this is.
You didn't like flat top Chewbacca? You didn't like that?
The bounty hunter Chewbacca.
Hey, the Luke was cool. The Leia as Boush was cool. That was our debut with her. For
I think what
Force line.
I think what makes Shadows of the Empire kind of hits home a little bit is because the marketing and what they did, right? We had a 6-part comic book, we had a novel, we had a soundtrack, and we had a line of figures that came out with it. And it was
video game.
Yeah, and a video game, the video game was so good. It really is good. Like it's I still try to hit every Wampa in that thing so hard. But anyway, I digress. So I think that's more memorable and nostalgic than the story itself. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So when I see a 6-inch Shizor coming out, I'm like all in for a couple reasons. It's the nostalgia trip for it, and Shizor's a badass looking figure or character anyway. Plus, we read into everything. That's what we do as Star Wars fans. I'm like, is he going to make a canon debut? We know his name is canon. We know he's canon. His name is in the comic books, but we have not seen him. We know Black Sun exists and all this stuff. So that's where the wheel starts spinning. Like, why now? Why just Shizor? Why now? Is he going to be in the Skeleton Crew? I don't know. That would be amazing.
It does take place in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes. Laxiv Rack, Scott Moocher, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Thanks for checking in. That excites me. Savage. I was like, we don't have a Savage. Come on. We have all these clones. We need a Savage. Especially with that Emperor coming in, and we need another. We need a Palpatine proper. Like Palpatine in the robes, right?
In the black robes and stuff,
right? When he fought Savage and Maul and stuff like that's what
I think it's super similar to that outfit.
It is.
I don't think it's exactly the same, but yeah, and we already have them all from that scene.
Yes,
in the Black
we just
series,
need a sheave. Yep. We just need a yeah. So cool.
Man, come on.
It's a start, and I'll take it, right? Because I'm gonna throw this graphic up right here. This is our main line slate right now, and as you see, all of the acolytes have been shipped, if not found in the wild. Even the new May figure or OSHA figure has been found in the wild. I know that the Super Battle Droid, people have that in their hands too. We're waiting on confirmation if it's officially or early. But
I have that one.
Okay, so then
I got to update the graphic again.
Big bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, Hammerhead, which should be coming soon, and we know Thrawn is 2025.
Yeah.
That's it as far as our mainline stuff, and our exclusives of Running Rampart, There it is, the Super Battle Droid. I have the 2-pack here somewhere right here. The dirty version.
And honestly, I've been really enjoying this year for the Black Series because I think we all know the reason the mainline stuff is a little bit sparse is because of the strikes and then all the shows getting. So they already had. I think it was Yakface did a stream earlier this year. He said that there were 2 full waves for Skeleton Crew and more Ahsoka and things like that. All that got pushed back because of the strikes. So it's been nice to just get a lot of stuff that's exclusive. I can just get little bits here and there. Yeah.
You're right. You're 100% right. And I think we're probably like a 6-month window off, right? Where we should have had all these things. Like I said, I'm glad that, Acolyte being what it is, but I'm glad that there was figures in hand, almost at the start of the show and you had it. So that is a great move towards, again, what we were talking about, like having less time in between pre-order and actual having in hand, because a lot of times it's out of sight, out of mind. I ordered that. Oh, that figure came out. I forgot about it, and that's to me, that's collecting that kind of ruins it a little bit. I like to have it, it's fresh, it's new, versus like, yeah, cool. I had this, a year ago, in my head. I'm kind of bored of it already. So yeah, of course, the push towards aliens and droids is always a thing, right? But Savage is, hey, I'll take Savage and I'll take Shizor. Again, I'm looking so forward to what San Diego Comic-Con does in their live stream, as far as their pipeline and their digital renders or their releases. I know that we're getting a Darth Maul on speeder. We mentioned that. That is the exclusive, which is, I don't care. Any vehicle in Black Series, let's go. We've been pushing for a Maul speeder for a long time.
Yep, I got some insider info for you on that one.
Go for it.
So this is. If you don't know, it's totally just dude, trust me. So you can choose not to take my word for it. This release for the speeder is Hasbro testing the waters on reintroducing small vehicles into the line. Okay. If it sells well, which it's gonna. The top 2 picks for the next 2 vehicles are the Clone Trooper Bark Speeder and ATRT for what they would do next. So
I'll take both.
Yeah, so those are. I mean, and insider info says that 2025 is going to be a big year for prequels, similarly to how this year's been a big year for prequels because they've just been performing so well. So we'll have to see. I'm
all for it.
Yep.
Like I'm all for it. I look at this top line here behind me, this top row, and actually this center row. It's all Black Series, 100%. And I go through it daily, and I look at it, and I just kind of like, there's something glaringly missing. You know what I mean? Besides like the Jabba the Hutt sitting on the floor, and 1/4 of the canteen. It's like there's just environment is missing. And if they do reintroduce the smaller vehicles, I think, it's a great start. Like build that up, right? And then build it up to, again, I say Snowspeed, it's already been out, but that type of stuff, the tank, the Naboo, what's it called? The tank, the clone, the Trade Federation effort. Thank you.
Turbo tank could be massive. That would be.
It would be massive.
I don't think that would happen.
I think it'd be as big as the Hiss tank.
No, you're talking about the droid tank. Jackson and I were talking about the turbo tank, which is
no.
Yeah, that thing.
No. I'm talking about like the battle on Naboo. Yeah. That's something in that scale. I mean, that could be it. It can go up to that, but there's a lot of vehicles that lead up to, like I said, the STAP. Battle droid with
speeder
STAP
bike.
would be fantastic.
A re-release of the speeder bike is always welcome, right?
Speaking of that, I mean, you got Shadows of the Empire. Remember the swoop gang, the bikes, just leave the Book of Fett. Those guys alone.
I want a mods 4-pack. Give me all their bikes, and then I want that. I'm telling you.
You know what,
just
Tommy?
Like Cantina tier with the ones that go around on the track. That's
Tommy,
what I want.
I'd buy it. That's the problem. I'd buy it.
I kind of rather have Shadows of the Empire.
Shadows of the Empire had the soup gang. Remember the
Oh, I remember.
Yeah,
I do.
It happens. Checking in. Laxative Rack is saying, of course, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't to, because
please.
We're trying to bring you all of the latest and greatest Star Wars news, toys, and everything else. Hal Runner Base checking in. You missed. We got the holiday exclusive Black Series coming in Halloween again, and the Savaja Press and Prince Shizor rumored leaked to be coming out Black Series, and of course Sidious is hitting the shelves. Let's take a look. Yeah, so where's the Black? What's that?
Do y'all see the leak for Commander Bakara too?
No. For Black,
no. Here, I have a picture of it on my phone. It was put in our Discord by Justin from Out of the Basement. Let me get it close.
Okay.
Yeah, the new Commander Bakara. And then Jackson, the one next to him, like 2 figures over, is they're redoing the Range Trooper for Andor Season 2. So that's that. Mm-hmm.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, the quality isn't great on my phone, but
that's all right. But I mean, leaks are leaks, Leaks
are leaks.
I love it. Jonah checking in. What's up, guys? What was I gonna say? I was going to. Oh yeah. So that again, great news. That makes me a little bit more happy about Black Series, and because before I was sitting there, and especially when I bring this up right now, it was like where the main line's dwindling and all these exclusives are coming out, and some of those are exclusive are like hologram figures and holiday and stuff. So I was kind of getting a little nervous on where the direction was going. Are they dropping it in a way where it's going to be a maintenance mode kind of deal where they're just going to sprinkle it in? And
okay, yeah,
that's where I was kind of getting worried. But what you're telling me as far as like the like that Maul speeder, I think that was dropped in our laps and a godsend, right? Mm-hmm. I think that's I'll have to make sure Hasbro Pulse has it, because I think it's going to be available on Pulse very, very shortly.
So
in-hand product
this weekend for sure. If you have Pulse Premium, you're guaranteed to get one pretty much.
Yeah, because it's an in-hand product. Yeah, so people are walking away from Comic-Con with it in hand. It's not a pre-order, which is great.
So Hal Runner Base, his last comment right there. This brings up something I was also thinking about.
Oh, yeah,
pirate looking figure coming out. I heard it might be a Nikto pirate vein for Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
If Skeleton Crew follows the model that the Acolyte did, we should have figures for Skeleton Crew around episode 4 or 5 hitting Walmarts and all that. Because I mean, definitely. Walmart, like the show or not, right? I don't care. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for your opinions on the Acolyte, but they did it right. The figures are in store right now for that show.
And they look good.
They look great. Yord is out there. Oshish May. God, Jackie looks incredible.
No, we said this last time we said this on the Shadow Nose Network when we were on there, Scott, about how well Star Wars does their figures. Especially Black Series with their real scan technology. Second to none. It's the distribution and selection of figures was the low points. But when you do get a figure in hand, it's like, come on, that's like definitive. I don't even know if I need another one, kind of. Yeah, because they are very good at what they do.
And we better see a Stranger figure at Comic-Con.
If they made a helmet, it's coming.
It's happening,
right?
Sith will sell. Or Dark Side, whatever, it will sell. And yeah, it definitely, and a Plagueis. If you have to.
I'd be down with that, man. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
Come on, make it a deluxe. I don't care. Make it a deluxe. I'll pay $34.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It'll be a Build-A-Figure for the next Acolyte.
I love it. Star Wars. Okay. I think that would be fantastic. Lax Sivrak, he says, our friend Greg at the Figure Fever channel just sent me the Obi-Wan series, Vader, and the Ahsoka series, Morok. Great Black Series. Merrick.
Yeah, Merrick is a great figure.
Yeah. Oh, that Black Series Vader is fantastic.
Yeah, is it Duel's End or because I know they also did just a regular Vader for that series too.
The only one I have is the cracked helmet one. The Duel's
They're both awesome.
He's right there. He's incredible.
Fantastic.
Figure. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. So sorry. Yes. Sith happens. He said don't worry, anybody. If anybody's looking for Orlando, his Walmart still
Hey, we have a couple in our area that have like 4 or 5 of them still. So,
and you know what's it's funny is I was so excited to get that figure in my hand because any Lando is great, but not peg warmers. I never thought that would be a thing. But,
because it was a thing in '95 when Lando came out. He was the Power of the Force duo Lando.
Right. I remember.
He sat on those pegs for years. It's ridiculous.
So I showed you guys the graphic for the main line. Again, we're down to like 2, and those are kind of spread out. Our exclusives are still out there. Some are starting hitting. I did get the Walmart exclusive, the 2-pack there. We did get Bane or oh my God, I am Balin. Thank you, Balin.
Balin, yeah.
The 4-pack of the Last Command has shipped, so there are things that are going to be dwindling off this list. But here we go again. We got the Amazon exclusive fan channel reissues of the holiday stuff is starting to hit this early, which is great. The Shriek Hawk. I'm gonna space that out really as much as I can. So I'm still looking forward to those. I don't know if they're hitting yet. Are they?
No, not yet. Not yet.
October, but I think, right?
October.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I am putting links as we speak about these. I'm putting links in the chat right now so you can go online and you can order these things if you like. Cool. Okay. I put up the R5D4 and Pitroids. Next up is going to be something else, and then be something else. So just keep an eye on our Mandalorian Privateer from Target. I'm going to drop that real quick. So you guys just keep an eye in the chat real quick, and there's going to be all sorts of links for you to go get some toys.
2 more bangers right there.
Yeah.
The Pitroids look even cooler in real life than I ever thought the pictures.
Really?
The pictures were great, but the figures, man, they look awesome.
I might have to buy that just for the Pitroids itself. I was so kind of like, I don't want another R5. I have 2 of them already, and but
they are at our Target right now, man.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I just want the Pitroids, and I'm hoping I was hoping that little Annie was going to come with a Pitroid. That would have made sense. That makes too much sense. But so Black Series looking promising, guys. Like really promising, really cool. Because G.I. Joe Classified is taking all my money right now, and I'm cool to spread it out to Star Wars again. Like I'm really cool with that, with those exclusives, going back to it real fast. I'm not in on all of it, especially like the gaming. I don't do personally. I love all the game. I play all the Star Wars games, but I don't do the gaming grades because it's just another line that can get out of hand for me. It's just it gets a little, and of course I love any kind of archive or reissues for new collectors, so I'm all about anybody trying to jump into the game too. Hasbro does make it good. I don't do the holographic ones. It's not out of because I hate them. It's just that I'd rather, like I said, I like these kind of repaints and this kind of gimmicky stuff. The
hologram ones are not great. I mean, I use the puck for a table and that's it. I mean, otherwise, we just did get a drop that Hot Toys is going to do a hologram the right way.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, real fast before I get into that, is there a link to the new Ray? Talk about Ray Stevenson, the Balin, that one, or because I don't know about a new Ray.
I don't know. I think this may be a troll account. That's
Ray's baby boy. All right. No, we do not have a. No, there is no new Ray, but I'd buy it. I'd buy her. So.
Commander Bly does want a link for Constable Zuvio.
Dude,
so we're just gonna have to
check your local Walgreens. I'm sure he's still there.
Any local collector spot has one.
Yeah.
Let's pull this up. Hot Toys.
You're adding those in now?
Yeah, so Scott and I discussed this at length. We discussed this all right, how do we incorporate Hot Toys into our mix? And I think this is going to be just a splash screen once in a while when they add something cool, because the next slide is going to make you have a heart attack.
It's going to blow your mind.
So the Darth Maul hologram that Scott had preview or just announced, that is awesome. That's I don't know about paying. I don't even know how much that is. If it's $300 or whatever, is it articulated? I don't know. I think it's.
I don't think so. I think it's like a statue. Yeah.
Okay, so it better not be $300, which I'm saying.
I'm sorry. You've collected Hot Toys before?
I have.
Right? I mean,
but that to me is more a statue, right? So,
yeah.
I mean,
but
that Grievous though, come on. I look at Hot Toys and I go, man, yeah.
See the new Vader.
Yeah. That's all.
Are you talking about the statue Vader that they released? Because we're just doing 1/18 scale figures here in this one.
Oh, is that a statue? It just has a bunch of different arms and legs.
I didn't know there was a statue either.
Yeah. So you take these three right here that are kind of announced in the past couple weeks, and you add them to this list. This list right here is the
right there. Yeah, that is the 49 figures up for either pre-order or they are sold. The ones with the yellow ring around them, those are actually figures that are sold out, but you can get on the wait list and get them still.
Oh my God.
You have got 49 figures here. You take into consideration that each one of these figures is at least $200 or more. Like the Chopper's 200 because he's just a little droid,
right?
But
the rest are 250 and up,
260, 290 for a couple of them. You gotta be freaking wealthy as hell to buy all this stuff.
What a collection, right? I mean,
that's wild.
It's insane. So, and I look at it and I'm just like, I want all of it, but there's just no way.
So when like I said, we're discussing it and to try and to, we're not going to keep up on it. It's just, again, we'll just introduce new ones and cool stuff and just let it go every once in a while. We'll who needs two kidneys?
Who needs two kidneys?
I can pay off my student loan debt without two kidneys. I'm just saying.
This is a kind of off topic thing. It was kind of funny to me, but I came across a YouTube video about someone very, very seriously trying to petition governments to sell to make it legal for you to sell your own organs.
Oh my God!
Hey, it's your body. You do what you want. I guess.
In one way, and that's just kind of I'm like sitting there going, Hot Toys. I don't know. It was just kind of hit me funny.
I'm getting called out right here, aren't I?
Commander
You're
Bly,
calling me out.
what kind of idiot would order that financially irresponsible ATRT?
This guy. This guy. Get this. Ban him. Ban
Yeah,
him.
it also called you a holocom shill. So
I have all the holocoms. I either have them on pre-order or I have them like physically because I have a display for them. I think I've mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Holy
go
moly!
ahead.
I didn't realize there were so many Star Wars Hot Toys, dude. Those are just the pre-order ones. I didn't even touch the ones that are currently available on sale on their site.
Or have
will just
been
automatically
on
ship.
sale. Like
have
been. Like ones behind you are not available. None of those are on the list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hot Toys is awesome. Yeah.
I mean, right now, as a matter of fact, while we talk, I'll look on Hot Toys just to see what is currently available to ship immediately.
I do think that Battle Damage Vader is a hot toy.
Yes.
I was looking at the
the battle. Are you talking about from Kenobi?
No, the one they just posted today.
Okay.
I swear that one
I think it was
Is he on that
after
list?
the Lux one.
Is he on here? I don't think so.
The Battle Damage, the one from Kenobi is not on here.
It's not on. That's not on here. I know, but like,
yeah,
because that one is available to ship now. The Kenobi with the rocks, or is that still pre-order?
This guy,
Kenobi with the rocks is a pre-order. That's a statue.
That's a statue.
That's a statue.
No, now that I'm looking at it, Tom, it is a statue. They're right. They got us.
That's crazy because it has so many changeable parts on that.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's incredibly done. Wow.
Yeah, but the Obi-Wan with the rocks is still up for pre-order. The Battle Damage Darth Vader is sold out from Kenobi.
Wow.
And you can get on the wait list. It's not listed on the list of images I shared, but you can still seek it out on their website. So
Hot Toys is great about reissuing their figures too, or their stuff. So you always click that wish list. It'll become available for a limited time. I mean, I got the Empire Strikes Back Vader years after it came out, so it's still very cool. How Rotor based? Yeah, I don't know. I think it just says coming soon. I don't know if it has a date.
Oh, I see it.
But yeah, Hell Runner, their tooling budget for Hot Toys. I mean, it's the reason why they're as much as a HasLab. So, Sith Happens checking, and also I'll stick with paying my mortgage. Yeah. I mean, that might be smart, but that's boring.
There are. Let me see. There's
could always skip a payment.
I mean, you don't need credit if you already bought a house. So this is
Scott's looking at something. Scott's looking at something a little too intently.
There are currently 77 Hot Toys figures that you can order right now and have delivered to your door in a week.
Wow.
On top of the 49 that are all pre-ordered and or sold out or waitlisted. 77. So that's almost 150 figures right there that you can get.
You can't get them. Just say you're broke. Just say you're broke if you can't get them.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm broke.
Yeah, Lack, like I know, like we try to concentrate just on the figures as far as the news and pre-order stuff like. But yeah, Gentle Giant kills it, knocks out there's a lot. That's what I love about Star Wars because it's a never-ending thing.
And Gentle Giant, I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. Gentle Giant is the company that developed the scan technology that Hasbro and Hot Toys utilizes for getting into, you get up their noses with detail. It's so incredible.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to
a little controversy here. 007 checking in also. It says the Battle Damage Vader is 100% a figure, not a statue. I don't know. I'll let you guys look at that closer.
There are two right now. The Battle Damage Vader.
Balloons.
I know balloons. There's the Battle Damage Vader that is a 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure, and then there's the new one that was just dropped today, which I'm sorry, that looks to me like a statue.
We'll
wait, here I found it. So it says it's a figure in the description. So I'm gonna using the phone.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, if it says figure. Is it Sideshow or is it Hot Toy? Like, is it
Hot Toys?
Hot Toys, yeah.
Oh,
what's the scale? What's the scale?
1/6 scale Hot Toy figure.
Yeah, that's.
When you zoom in on the little description here, it specifically says Hot Toys 1/6 scale trademark scale collectible figure.
Okay.
That means that they've done two of the exact same figure
Well, this one is the Force Unleashed battle damage Vader is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, because it's
okay.
If I'm zooming in here, see if I can. It says it's a special edition version of it.
Oh, okay. So okay. All right.
All right.
So it isn't the Kenobi one.
Yeah. Deluxe versus the standard again.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Awesome. Nonetheless, I would take a statue any day or a Hot Toys. But cool. Thank you, Jackson, and thank you, 007 for confirming that.
You wouldn't even know because they do such a good job on both that like I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a bunch of swappable parts, on a statue.
All the Hot Toys that I have, I can pose them to where you would never know they're a figure. You know what I mean?
I am so sorry. Yeah, you're right. That is a figure. I'm actually on Hot Toys website right now, directly skipping Sideshow, just on their website. And
on the coming soon.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the Grievous is going to drop on the 29th. Someone tell me not to get it, please.
Tommy don't buy it.
Yeah. Buy it.
Do it.
I mean,
oh my God.
I'm on the wait list. I'm on the RSVP. I'm on the RSVP for it, so you better be ready.
Exactly. Wow. Yeah, Hot Toys is a whole different world, man. It's great though.
Yak just posted right now. This graphic said various Black Series will be arriving in the United States this weekend.
Wow.
Great.
Wow.
So can't keep up. Lord. So that's your Shriekhawks and your Balin and
you gotta put a space in between it.
Enoch 2-pack and then all your holocoms.
That Enoch 2-pack looks incredible.
So I think it's everything scheduled to come out in October is just coming into the US now.
It's coming in.
It might still come out in October.
It'll probably start hitting. Yeah, probably start hitting around the resets for Christmas usually happen in September in the toy aisle. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing it about then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Well, as we're winding down here, I do want to let's show some love for Black Series. So, what should we have the chat put? A heart, a number one. Let's put number one. Let's get a number one in the chat because I don't know if everybody's got access to the heart emojis. Yeah, I know it's a weird thing.
It's a Mac thing. I've got a Mac, so it's
you should have let him just sit there for the rest of the show and just keep trying to.
I know, right?
See if it would work.
No, everybody. What is Jackson doing? Well, let's get a number one in the chat for Black Series collectors. Let's get a number one sent because Black Series is shooting up to the top spot here pretty soon. We love it, especially that it's confirmed here that they're going back to vehicles. They're going back. No matter what, it's a true statement because we have a new one coming out. So Comic-Con. So
yep.
We also have Alexander Storm checking in.
What's up, Alexander?
Yeah, guys, come on. Love for Black Series. We need it. We don't want this to go away. We need new collectors. We need old collectors. We need aliens and droids. So Hasbro, if you're listening, you're on the right path, especially with these. Come on.
These last 6 months have been fantastic for the Black Series.
Yeah.
Like really.
And more Halloween. Like not just 2 figures. Give us 7 like the Christmas ones. But no Valentines, all right? Nobody's buying the Valentine figures.
No.
Because I know that's what they'll be like, no, shoot, hit that handle.
Stop it.
Commander Blythe says he doesn't collect 6-inch dolls. Yeah. Neither do we because they're action figures.
I know this guy has multiple Black Series on his dresser right now. Like, Don't lie.
Tommy will go take a picture and post it. All right, guys. So, anything else as when we wind this down, are we looking forward to? So, we have a special Comic-Con crossover podcast that we're going to be doing this Friday. Yes, along with the Shadow Nose Network. So, cool. 6 p.m. Friday, 6 p.m. You're going to come here to the Starlight Digest Toy Chest. We're going to do a live podcast, live stream with the Shadow Nose guys. All of them are going to be on. We're going to talk everything that's going on as far as the Comic-Con Hasbro panel, any leaks, any figures that are going to go on. And then we might drop a little bit of Comic-Con talk for anybody who hasn't been there in a long time or had never been there. and go from there. And then 1 hour, we're going to head over to the Shadow Nose Network for the continuation. Scott, Tommy, I hope you guys can make it over there too. And myself, we're going to be joining with those guys on Friday at 7 p.m. to continue the conversation as a 2-hour block crossover with the Shadow Nose Network. We're so happy to be a part and friends with those guys. They're awesome. And we're going to bring you all Comic-Con talk for a whole day. And it's going to be a lot of fun, to reminisce on some things and bring you some news and rumors that are going to be there at Comic-Con. So mark your calendars this Friday. We're going to send that on the socials too, because, if you haven't checked that bell notification, like and subscribe on both networks, you will never know. You'll never know when we do these things. So yes, Alexander Storm, it's going to be epic. We will make it epic. It's going to be a fun talk. And of course, you have to bookmark 1313 podcast too, because these guys make it all happen. They have the toy reviews. They've got the Star Wars news and rumors and talk. I love it. I love your guys' shorts that you guys do. You put out. It's really cool. Like during the day, I can like snippets and then hit your main show. I'm like, all right, cool. This is good talk, and we'll definitely have to set up the generational trivia coming soon. In between our shows, we got Skeleton Crew coming out, later. So after Comic-Con, all those news, let's set it up. We're gonna do the generational trivia. Maybe we'll get Alexander Storm here to moderate. That's an idea.
That'd be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we
call
need
me Alex.
Next time,
we'll talk.
We need to do a 3-hour block, which starts with, since they're in the East Coast, Jackson.
There you go.
In the far West Coast.
Yeah.
We start off early with 1313. We go here to Sarlacc Digest, and then we go over to the other guys, the Shadow Nose. That'd be pretty epic.
That would be awesome.
Crossover.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace Dennis would love to see that trivia challenge. Yeah, we're not competitive at all. It'll be fun. Don't worry. Just take your time, relax.
Man, Commander Bly is on a tear today.
Hey man, that's our brand. We are the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe. That's our line.
We live by that too.
Yeah, what's our tagline, Scott? We're
not as good as we think we are, but we're better than most.
Very humble over here. So, so with that, guys, I think we've covered everything. There's some cool extended talk will be happening, of course. I know I gave you guys the plug, Tommy and Jackson. Jackson, thanks you for joining us all the way from Hawaii.
Thanks for having
it's
me.
good to see you guys. Yeah, so I'll give you guys a minute to plug your show again and see what's coming up. What's coming next for you guys right now? Tommy or Jackson.
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
No, I can get it. So tune into our podcast Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for new mainline episodes. We are slowly bringing back our Have a Chat series, so you will see those on Wednesdays if we decide to schedule a guest. And Tika's, our trading post show where we talk about all sorts of new Star Wars products, are going to be up on Mondays, not consistently, just if there's new things. If you want to meet the 1313 King, make sure you stop by ICC-Con in Nashville in October. All three of us will be there, so we're super excited for that.
Nice. Are you guys going to be live streaming from there too? Like doing some maybe Instagram lives or whatnot?
Or you good?
Yeah.
We'll probably we'll vlog it for sure.
Yeah.
Daily vlogs coming out. Yeah.
Awesome. I look forward to that. The links are in the description below for the 1313 podcast and Shadow Nose Network. And of course, every other Monday, we bring you the toy chest, with this week being an exception because we've got some things to cover. And so Wednesday, 2 days from now, bookmark it. We're going to be talking Star Wars. You think that we have nothing to talk about after Acolyte? You should think again. We actually have a lot of stuff coming out for Skeleton Crew and possibly an Acolyte Season 2 already in the works. Tune in. Love it or hate it, we need some closure on some things. But especially all the latest and greatest Star Wars news, rumors, and theories. So I think we're done. It was a great show, guys. I think I love it. Thank you guys in the pit. You guys are awesome. Let's keep this conversation going. Comments in the section below, and we will
Discord channel.
We have a
Discord channel now.
We have our Discord now as Starlight Digest, and we have all kinds of sections going on as far as spoilers, non-spoiler talk, general talk, after podcast talk. So we're gonna have to get that. Yeah, it's just kind of like brand new and stuff. So we're gonna have to start a way of getting the invites out. So I don't know, Scott, if you could post that, or I could post it in the description below. I think I'll do that.
I just posted it in the chat, so you know you can click that link, and hopefully that'll put you in the right place. I don't know. I'm a Discord virgin.
Just be mindful that there are a ton of moderators in there, so Star Wars and be nice. That's all. That's all we ask. This is a couple simple questions, simple rules. But there are some general talk sections in there. But yeah, we want to try to get that conversation or keep that conversation going forever, 24/7. It's Star Wars. Star Wars is life. So
that's right.
We will see you in there. We will see you in the comments. We will see you Wednesday. Thank you guys. I think that does it for us. Right? So Black Series forever, down with vintage. All right, guys.
Hey, yeah, let's go.
Oh, no. I said that out loud.
Stop it. Keep it nerdy, Scott. Everybody. Keep it nerdy and shut up.
This is Grand Admiral Thrawn. You are listening to the Sarlacc Digest. What a fascinating play on words.